What's up, guys? BrownieBits Gaming here, and I'm bringing you a brand new episode in the world of Odium. Now, today we're back here at our mill because I wanted to come by and check out how all the employees were doing, how the operation was going, if they were enjoying their beautiful building that we built a couple episodes back. And from my understanding, as you can see with the flour dust all over the place, it's going very, very swimmingly. As told by this employee here. He told me he's enjoying his little hole. But he also told me that the owner of the mill left us a little note here. So let's go ahead and pull that out, and we'll come out so that he can get back to work and we're not bothering him. But let's go ahead and read. Dear BrownieBits, thank you from all of us in Enderwood Hollow for all of the wonderful buildings that you and your team has built for our citizens. You recently finished a flour mill for our province. I'm very happy with the building and was wondering if you could create a couple of houses for me and my employees. I want my employees to be comfortable with their families. I know that you will create some great quarters for me and my employees. And it's signed Kado, the mill owner. So guys, that is what this episode's going to be. I hope you enjoy it. Alright guys, so first off, whoa, this is a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. Let's go ahead and take care of these creepers out here first, so we don't have them kind of messing with us. Now, I was thinking we could have, getting a little close there, don't you guys think? Okay, that's fine. At least it blew up the stone here, so a lot of it is okay. But yeah, so I was thinking the mill owner's home is going to be right next door. Now, from my understanding, Kado does not want a lot of attention here, brought to his house at least. So we're not going to really push the envelope with this design. It's not going to be a really epic or anything too crazy. He seems to be a very humble guy, so we'll keep his word with that. And then we'll so the path is actually going to come around here, and what I'll probably end up doing, we'll just kind of give a little bit of a path here. Now obviously this all will change, but this will give us the idea of where it is going. And then it'll probably continue off like so, and then maybe off in this direction and kind of going around the province like so, and maybe even cutting off here. This actually, you know what, let's go ahead and have it cut off there as well, so we have kind of a directional. But what I want to do, I want this mill to be kind of linked up. So we'll path block it in like that, and then this will be path blocked in as well. What I want to do though is I want to put like a house somewhere right over here. And then we'll put a house right here, which is where the mill owner's home is going to be. So let's go ahead and put some signs down. We'll put I think right here is going to look nice. So we'll put mill employee house. And then over here, I think we could have another one. Alright, and we'll probably have another one like over here and one on the other side of this. Maybe. We'll see how 3 or 4 looks once we get that done. So I want this to kind of be a little bit more open than it is. So we'll just kind of do this with the same idea that this was kind of built into the side of the mountain to add a little bit more protection and maybe even a nice little cooling area within the house. And I can't stand that, so we'll go ahead and do that. So let me go ahead and get some layouts done for these 3 houses that we have here, and then I will be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I've got the layouts for 3 different buildings. Now my thought process is, now this is going to be a 1-family home. It is going to be a little bigger than the other ones as far as living space goes for this 1 family, but that's because it is the mill owner, so I'm thinking that he would have a little bit more money to build his own house a little bit more special. So I don't actually have cobblestone. I'll fix this, get it all nice and set up for them. And then these are going to be the employees' houses. So what I was thinking is actual like duplex houses to where multiple families could actually live in. And what we could even do is have a bottom floor be 1 livable area and then a top floor be another livable area. We'll see how that goes. It may end up for this one being the side-by-side duplex, and then this one might be a top and top floor and a bottom floor would be the difference there. And now this actually will have to be kind of changed a little bit. I'm thinking that the path going right here, still a little close. We'll just go right here. We'll make it just in case that we do decide that the path goes there. So this is the idea that we're kind of working on right now. I like these ideas. I think they're different enough that we will get some cool style going on that's going to mimic this, and then I'm going to try to pull some inspiration. Night 13 built some residential housing over here, and I'm going to try to pull some inspiration from these houses so that we can kind of get a very similar build style going on. So I really like them, but yeah. Now as far as the builds go, my roof is the only one so far that's oak wood, which I don't know if that's necessarily in the... Oh, it is. Okay. I was going to say, I got really worried there for a second. But I'm thinking that that's got a special roof on it. Just because that's the mill, it's a very important building within the province. So that's why. Also, I went ahead and put up... Now, I'm going to go ahead and mark all of my builds like this with a sign that says built by me and what it was. And then I also have the note that we got from the mill owner right here, as you can see, from Kado. All right, so that's going to stay there. And we might actually make that into a signed book. We'll see about that. Let me know in the description below if you'd like that to become a signed book so that can stay there. Also, pass along to the other Odium crafters, Odium members, that there is a nice little note here that's thanking all of our work so far. So let me go ahead and put in some walls, and I will come back to you with a little bit more done. Alright guys, so I am back, and we've gotten a little bit done on one of the houses, and I wanted to kind of show it off to you so that we can kind of get into the other house, or one of the other houses that we're working on. So let's go ahead and take a look. And here is the first kind of set of like apartments, I guess, or a small little like duplex house. But yeah, I really like how this has turned out, especially the roof. I modeled the roof off of the couple of houses over here that Night 13 made. So it's a very similar roof style. I did not do it exactly the same. As you can see, he's kind of got a sag in the middle, and ours is just kind of straight, flat across. But I took it because, or I took this little edge off part here because I wanted it to be a similar style throughout the village. So if we kind of have this similar roof diagonal shape, I guess, similar roof shape, that would make sense to tie into the rest of the village. And then obviously the roof, the walls, and the support features are all the same throughout the rest of the builds, except for this one. This one's an exception because it's a different build, and I wanted it to kind of stand out as its own little build due to the fact that it is the mill, and people will be going there for their flour and baking needs. So that's important to kind of be able to tell right away that that's a separate build. But yeah, I really like how this has turned out. Now we will add a floor. Oops. We will add a floor in here, in both sides, and then I'm thinking kind of like maybe cobblestone or a path of some sort here, as a kind of a front porch area. And we may even extend it out like so. Yeah, I like that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. We're not going to really worry about designing these houses. I may go in, design them a little bit later, and kind of show them off in the next episode, or maybe in a later cut. But I wanted to show you where I'm at, guys. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started on the next little house over here. Alright guys, so I am back, and I really like this design. I actually had done up the roof all the way and then tore it back down because I did not like the original design I had thought I would like. But let's go ahead and take a look at this design now. And there we go. So I really like this. I think it's a really cool idea. Now this building actually has 3 different apartments in it. So this is number 1, and it's got a second floor. Nothing too big. The window slits I don't really care for, but I can't really avoid them due to how the actual house is built. So I'm okay with it in the sense of it's kind of got to be that way. And then you've got this one here, ooh, which a skeleton is checking this out. So let's go ahead and get him out of here. This one here, which I'm thinking we might extend out a little bit here, just to get kind of a little bit more space for this apartment. And then you've got one up here, which is similar to the first one with a second floor and some nice big windows. This actually would probably be the one I would choose if I had to choose one. But yeah, so that's what we've got so far. And 3 different little apartments for the mill workers. So we've got 3 in this building and 2 in this building. So I'm really happy with how this has turned out so far. I think I'm going to add a second floor in these. Yeah, add a second floor in these so that there's some more space for them. But 5, I think, is a good amount for a mill this size. 5 families working here. Well, 5 people, 6 people. Maybe the wives of the husbands that work in the mill decided they wanted a job there. I don't know. Not really something I'm really thinking too much about. But 5 families, I think, is a perfect amount for this mill. So let's go ahead and get started on the mill owners, which I have a really cool idea for, and I'm really excited to actually jump into. So I will be right back once I get that kind of built up. Welcome back, guys. So I am not quite done with the mill owner's house over there yet, but I had to go back to our village to get some food because apparently we're all out over here. So I had to go all the way back, and while I was there, I found a cat. And I wanted to show this to you guys because when I brought the cat back over here, it was night and we got absolutely bombarded. So here lies Mittens, the first, or Odium's first and bravest cat. So we've got a little grave marker here. Mantis ended up catching a tabby cat over here. So that's the second Odium cat. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that Mittens lived a very full and great life and will be missed. But yeah, let me go ahead and finish up the work over there and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I am back and I really like how this has turned out. I would love to know your guys' opinions as I see some floating saplings over here, which I definitely want to grab. Anyways, so here it is. Now, keep in mind, this is the mill owner's house. We don't need that sign there anymore. This is the mill owner's house. So my thought process is he's got a little patio over here, which he can have a door there. So he's got a little patio over here, which I may actually create. You know what? I'm probably just going to wall this in now. The more I think about this, as just another room. Really, that's the point of this. Here is what I'm going with. It's just going to be another room, so it's just going to be walled in. Because I was originally going to say that's a little outdoor porch, but we've got an upstairs for that. So let's go ahead and take a look upstairs. Now, here's just like a small room. I'm thinking probably storage or maybe a couch or two, you know. Like that, maybe a couch there. We come in and sit down and chill, you know. Maybe a little armchair there. Yeah, maybe a chair there. Who knows? Ooh, we could... well, no. Anyways, so up here, we've got our little lookout porch. We've got a lattice ceiling, which I really like, made out of the stone walls. And yeah, just can look out and enjoy the view and everything. I really like how this turned out. I'm really just very, very happy with it. In fact, I'm really happy with how all of these little builds has turned out. I think I'm going to pull this all the way up. Yeah. And we'll probably have like a small little window here. Yeah. But yeah, I really like how these have turned out. I would love to know your guys' opinions on them. I was kind of building this one as if it was literally just kind of built into the side of the mountain. I did not want to really tear away a lot of this stuff because I wanted it, again, to be built right into the side. So it kind of has that feel that the workers wanted to kind of keep a lot of the mountain the same. Now we might have a little doorway here for a little like backyard area. Maybe a little secret way into the mill. I don't know. Well, we'll see about that. But that's about it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like down below. And if you really enjoyed it, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more content exactly like this. But anyways, guys, that's about all that I have. So I'm out of here. Peace out, Girl Scouts.